Good morning, Peter. We together in your apartment in Paris and at the same time in front of thousands of people in Indonesia. First question is, how do you see our global world changing, and more specifically in Asia and in Indonesia?
Well, I think the global world is continuing to develop and the globalization goes on. What we see is, of course, shifts between the different regions. I think that Europe is becoming to a stagnating right now. America is doing reasonably well, and I think the Asian world is still growing, driven by China, but also all the other countries like Indonesia, Vietnam, not to talk about Japan and so on. So I think there's a shift. The center of global economy is moving slowly away from Europe toward Asia, and America, being in the intermediate position, is well positioned to participate on both sides.
And Indonesia?
I think Indonesia, given its size and potential, both of natural resources and people, should be in the future one of the critical countries, or I think critical in the important sense, critical countries in Asia, because it's the second and third biggest population in Asia, behind China and India. I think then Indonesia, with all the natural resources, should be a driver of development in that region also.
In this evolution, how do you see the roles of procurement in the region?
I don't know the region well enough to judge it, but I think given the importance of countries there and given the natural resources which are there, I think that the importance of this region will grow, and by definition the importance of the companies and the supply management will grow parallel with it. You cannot avoid it if you have because it's becoming part of the global flow of goods.
Just a last advice to all these people who are looking at you now on the screen. What would you say as a conclusion?
My advice would be to have a very open mind and to look at the global world as it is, how it develops, but then understand what are the intermediate levels on which you have to act and understand what's going on. What's going on in the global market, what's going on in the major regions, like Asian region, it's very important. What's going on in individual countries and what's going on in individual sectors or companies. So there are several layers of decision making, and you have to, as a good purchasing or supply manager, you have to understand what is the connection across those levels and what are the levers I can use to optimize my task and ensure a longer term success of my company.
Thank you very much, Peter, for this discussion in these very ethic words. So it's always wonderful to speak with you. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you very much for your interest, and my best regards to all the participants, and I wish a lot of success.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.